This video is being filmed at 8 minutes past 7 at night on Monday the 6th of December 2021. I say this because timings are important. This morning the Scots Tory Branch Office tweeted this. It seems that they're concerned about this survey and worried about safeguarding children. Now, this isn't one of the SNP's mad, newfangled, crazy woke ideas. I filled in one of these surveys when I was at school. Look at the colour of this beard. That was over 30 years ago. Do our friends in the Scots Tory Branch Office really think that the best way to safeguard our children is not to make any attempt to ask teenagers about their level of sexual knowledge and or actual activity, and just keep our teenagers ill-informed and ill-advised, and just to let them keep getting their sex education from Pornhub? Normally, I'd commend even the most misguided concerns if it was well intended, but the Scots Tories actually aren't concerned about safeguarding children, especially their branch office supervisor. It's not every day I start off my day with a call to Douglas Ross MP MSP's constituency office, especially as I'm not even a constituent of his. So today was a strange day. So what was the reason for my call to an MP MSP who isn't even mine? Well, it was in relation to this tweet. Like many MPs and MSPs, Douglas Ross runs a Christmas card competition for local school kids, and it seems Sunday night was judging night. And what better way to make yourself look like a man of the people by spreading out all of the pictures on your dinner table and tweeting stroke Facebooking a photo of your deliberations. All of this looks like good wholesome seasonal fun. And how considerate of him to put all those black blotches over the photos so that the kids' names, ages, primary school classes and schools they attend weren't posted on a Twitter account with 31,700 followers or a Facebook page with 10,900 followers. Well, therein lies the problem, because it wasn't Douglas Ross who put those blotches on. It was me. At 8 minutes past 7 in the evening on Sunday the 5th of December, Douglas Ross MP MSP posted these images in a high quality, unedited form so the names, ages, classes and schools of the children who had entered can clearly be seen by his combined social media audience of at least 42,600 people. Hence my call to his office this morning. The lady who answered was lovely, but when I told her of my concerns, she sounded really panicked and said she'd call him at once. Now, this may well be an honest mistake. It's a big one, but it could be an honest one. And with that in mind, you could maybe see why he would also make an honest mistake in not declaring £28,000 in earnings, or yet another honest mistake claiming parliamentary expenses for days he was refereeing at a football match. But what these honest mistakes also reveal is that Douglas Ross MP MSP just doesn't have the presence of mind and attention to detail to be let anywhere near a position of real power. But even more dangerous than the honest mistakes is the lack of response. When I placed my call to his office at 9:42 this morning, the lady who answered was very polite and very concerned. She said she would call him at once. As of 8 minutes past 7 tonight, 24 hours after he first posted the images, and 9 hours and 18 minutes after his office was informed directly by me, the offending tweet and Facebook post were still up, displaying these children's details to his combined social media audience of at least 42,600 people. Their interest in this survey has nothing at all to do with safeguarding children. Their interest, as it always is cynical, political point scoring. Because if Douglas Ross and his Scots Tory Branch Office had any regard at all for safeguarding children, those posts revealing those children's names, ages, classes and schools they attend would have been taken down this morning, followed by a swift and sincere apology. But the truth of the matter is, Douglas Ross MP MSP can't even be trusted to safely run a Christmas card competition. And if he's the best they've got, the cream of the crop, it kinda goes without saying that he and his branch office must never be trusted to run our country. Cheers.